Hello everyone. Adversity means difficulty causes some men to break. Some men to break the records. Did you understand this statement? To make you understand this statement, let me tell you one story. There were two frogs. They were playing by jumping and they were enjoying. When they were enjoying, unfortunately, they fell into a big pot. The pot was completely filled with curd. It was very difficult for them to come out of that pot. They continuously swam there, tried there to come out, but still they could not come. One frog said, "I think we cannot survive in this curd. I'll give up. I'm very tired." So it gave up and then it died. Another frog didn't want to give it up. At any cost, it wanted to survive. It wanted to come out of the pot. It swam continuously for a longer time. When it swam continuously for a longer time, it was like churning. Butter formed there. It climbed up on the butter and it reached the edge of the vessel and jumped out of the pot and then survived. By this small story, we understand that weak people always easily give up and die. Strong people, they never want to give up. They want to do some things. They'll be very determined. They'll achieve some things in their life. They want to be successful. So, to survive in this world, we should not be weak. We have to be strong. I'll take another poem written by Subramanya Bharati. This poem is written in Tamil but translated into English by R.K. Ramanujan. This is a wonderful poem which symbolically brings the same concept and makes us understand how strong we have to be to face the challenges in our life. The name of the poem is Wind. Wind. What do we understand when we listen to this word wind? Wind means wow, which will be very cool. We like that. And without wind, we cannot survive. We enjoy that. But if this wind is very strong, what happens? It destructs everything. It destroys. It destroys even some of the lives. So, in this poem, wind is a symbol of destruction. The power of wind is related to adversities of life. Weak people always die. They never face the challenges, but the strong people, they emerge out of the adversities and they achieve great in their life. Shall we read this poem to understand some more things in detail? Yes. Wind. The wind blows strongly and causes a lot of destruction. How can we make friends with it? Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't throw the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You're very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. He won't do what you tell him. So, come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Practice to form the body. Make the heart steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. It's written by Subramanya Bharati, translated from the Tamil by A.K. Ramanujan. We will understand this poem deeply now. At the beginning, she has given the title wind. As I said, wind is a symbolism of destruction. So it is related to the adversities of our life. At the beginning, she requests that wind, come softly. If it comes softly, it is good for us. So she requests that wind come softly, because if it is strong, it destroys a lot more things. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. So she says, if it is strong, it breaks the shutters of the windows, it scatters the papers, and if it is more stronger, then it throws down the books on the shelf also. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. So she is angry and she is saying, look what you did. So she is showing to that wind, actually. She is speaking to that wind, saying, see what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. So what you did was you destroyed all the things there. You're very clever at poking fun at weaklings. So she is saying that wind is very clever to make fun of weak people. It doesn't make fun of strong people, but it makes fun of weak people. Crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. Here we can observe one thing. She has repeatedly used the word crumbling. What is the meaning of crumbling? Crumbling means weak, falling, or maybe some things which are going to be deteriorated. So here she says, frail. Frail means weak. Frail, crumbling houses. So houses which are very weak will fall down. Crumbling doors. Doors which are very weak will fall down. Crumbling rafters. Rafters means these are the beams which support the roof of a house. So that will also fall down. Crumbling wood will fall down. Crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts means it is related to human beings. So if human beings are weak, they'll fall down. If they are strong, they'll stand erect. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. Wind god. So here the poet is addressing wind as wind god. It winnows. Winnows means what? So we winnow like this to separate the husk from the grain. Here, when we winnow, strong things will remain and then the weak husks will fall down. This wind god winnows human beings. So it is related to that husk, and then grains are related to the human beings. When the wind god winnows, at that time weak people fall down, means they'll die. Strong people, they remain strong there. He won't do what you tell him. So problems never listen to us. They'll come to us. Problems simply come to us. They'll not listen to us. So come, let's build strong homes. If we have to escape from those problems, what do we have to need? We have to build strong homes. Means we have to lay a strong foundation for our life. Let's join the doors firmly. Join the doors firmly. Means let the doors be very strong so that wind will not enter. So we have to be very strong in such a way that problems should not affect us. Practice to firm the body. Make the heart steadfast. Be physically strong, mentally tough. Do this and the wind will be friend with us. If we are physically strong, mentally tough, and if we are ready to face any challenges in our life, then wind will also become a friend with us. Means difficulties or adversities also will become friend to us. If some good things happen in our life, we will be very happy. But If something goes wrong, if we have to face some difficulties, why do we have to feel so sad? Why shouldn't we welcome both in a challenging way? If our life is very smooth, we don't achieve anything, we don't learn anything, and life will not be spicy, I believe. So, if we have difficulties in our life, if we learn to face the challenges, if we learn to come out of those challenges or difficulties, at that time we'll become more strong. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. To create a fire also we require wind. If you keep a lit up candle inside a glass, that will extinguish. Do you know why? Because it requires wind. And the wind blows out weak fires. If you place a lamp outside the house, because of the wind, what happens? That lamp will be extinguished. So, the wind blows out the weak fires. But if it is strong, even the wind cannot blow out. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. Strong fires will not be blown out, but it will flourish, it will roar. So, we have to be in such a way that if we face the difficulties, we have to grow more and more. We have to be stronger and stronger. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. We have to make a friendship with adversity. We praise him every day. So, we feel happy. We praise him every day for the growth of us. If we make friendship with that adversity, if we learn to face the challenges, we will reach high, we will prosper our life. So, in this poem and a story, what we learned? We learned that we shouldn't be weak and we have to be strong to prosper in our life. Let's discuss the literary devices of the poem. First, the title, wind itself is a symbol of destruction. Poet has used symbolism. Wind is a symbol of destruction of life, adversities of life. Wind winnows us safe strong people from weak people. Strong people always prosper in their life and weak people perish in their life. We cannot see any rhyme scheme in the poem. It is in a free verse. Then, don't break, don't scatter, don't throw. This is an example of anaphora. Anaphora means here, don't word is repeated consecutively. Can we get any other example? You tore, you broke, you are very clever. So, you is repeated continuously. So, this is also an example of anaphora. Then, you are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. So, this is an example for personification. Poet is addressing the wind as a human being. So, she is telling, you are very clever. You are very clever means who is clever here? Wind is very clever. So, poet is giving the quality of a human being to wind. That is why it is an example of personification. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters. What is repeated here? Crumbling is repeated many times. If a word is repeated, that is to lay emphasis on some things. So, this is to lay emphasis on how wind destroys weak things, how weak people perish in their life. Then we can see an example for alliteration. What do you mean by alliteration? Consonant sound is repeated at the beginning. An example for that is wind winnows, won't want. So these are the literary devices used in the poem.